Boy, has it been an amazing journey. And a journey that I could never have imagined would happen like this. In 1969, when I first started with the band. And, wow. I'm so grateful. I'm privileged to be doing this for a living, playing music. And having music in my life has been the most important thing to me throughout my life. And even when I've been in the worst unhappy situations, I still held it close to me, and it got me through those times. And there's also been one constant thing throughout my journey, and it's you guys out there. Because without you, I wouldn't be sitting here talking tonight. Because from the very first record, you bought the records, the 45, the albums, the cassettes, the fucking awful cassettes. The CDs, the DVDs, the merchandise, but most of all Melbourne. Ever since I've been coming here, you bought tickets to the shows. And I love to write songs, I love to make records. And, but the one thing I love more than anything else is to come to a place like tonight, to a human being and get a reaction. And that's why I love what I do. And as you know, I'm not going to be doing it for much longer because my life has changed. And 10 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here saying this, but 10 years ago, I didn't have a family. And I do now, and I love my family and my kids. And I've had enough applause to last me a million lifetimes. And I need to be with them, and they need to be with me. And it gives me something else to look forward to in the last part of my life. I will never give music up. Well, I will never be touring again after 2021, so that's it. But I tell you what, I want to say something. I am so touched by all of you and all the memories I have of you. Every fiber of my being, my heart, my soul will never forget you, ever. How could I forget you guys? And I want to say from this English guy who's been coming to Australia since 1971, and more times than anybody else, I think. I love this country so much. Thank you so much for all the kindness you've shown me, all the generosity, all the loyalty. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Australia. Love you, love you, love you. I'll let you into a little secret. I couldn't speak until Thursday when I lost my voice on Sunday in Auckland, and my doctor said I shouldn't do the show tonight, and I said bollocks. Or words to that effect. Big kangaroo bollocks, in fact. So I was going to miss this, and I'm glad I came because my voice is a little rusty, but you made the evening so amazing. You carried me through the night. Thank you. The journey that I've done would not have been as great without all the musicians that have played with me on record and on stage. And the band that I have now, for me, is the greatest band I've ever had. And I've had some wonderful bands. And I'd like to introduce them all individually. And I'd like you to give them all a big Melbourne Victoria roar. On the far right hand side of the stage, on percussion and vocals, John Mahon. Our keyboard wizard, Kim Bullard. On bass guitar and vocals, Matt Bissonette. One of the greatest musicians I've ever played with, one of the most fascinating people that I've ever met, who's been in and out of the band since 1974, and he's with us for this last journey, which we're very grateful, because he had so much to us musically and visually. In 1979, he and I went around the world, just the two of us, and played over 100 concerts in countries we'd never been to before. At a time in my career where I needed to do something a little bit different and a bit more dangerous. And I'm forever grateful to him for that. On percussion, the amazing Ray Cooper! In 1969, I formed my first band with the late great Lee Murray on bass guitar and vocals, and this guy on drums and vocals. So he started the journey with me, and he's finishing the journey, which is only appropriate, because for years and years he's been the heartbeat and the engine room of the band on record and on stage. For me, he's playing and singing better than ever. On drums and vocals, Nigel Elton! I wanted to add an electric guitar to the band to change the sound, and I asked my record producer if he knew any great young electric guitarists, and he said no. But I do know a wonderful acoustic guitarist who is 18 and plays banjo mandolin. And I knew David Johnson because I knew the band that he played in, Magna Carta. And I thought, if he can play an acoustic guitar that well, surely he can play an electric. So I asked him to join the band, and he did for the album Honky Chateau. Whereupon he did pick up an electric guitar for the very, very first time, as you can hear, has never looked back. He's my band leader, who gets everything together with the boys on stage when I'm back in England, and they're in Los Angeles, so he and they save me a hell of a lot of work. I'm forever grateful to him for that. From Edinburgh, Scotland, on guitars and vocals, David Johnston! There's someone here tonight who is a very old friend of mine, and I don't see much of her because she does what I do, so it's like ships in the night. But I want to dedicate this song to Dame Olivia because she is such a wonderful, wonderful, inspiring woman, a great artist, a whole lot of fun, and I respect and love you so much. It was so great to see you before the show, looking as good as you do. Bless you forever, okay? I can't lie no more, darling. On my picture seem to fade black and white.